Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Thomas, and together
Together, we're
we're
TNT.
Alright. He is,
Tom.
and I am Thomas, and together we're TNT.
TNT. You guys have been calling for another episode, so that's what you're going to get. Today we're going to be diving into these Minecraft movie meals from McDonald's. They have a Big Mac Happy Meal, adult Happy Meal, and they have a 10-piece chicken nugget meal. And today we're going to be diving into these. Actually, today's a very special day because today's the first time Thomas is ever going to try a Big Mac. He's never had a Big Mac before.
I don't know if that would classify today as very special.
I think it's a very special day. Anyway, we're going to dive into these. So these are the new meals to coincide with the Minecraft movie. Thomas, do you know anything about Minecraft?
I know a tad bit.
Tad bit?
I may have been addicted to it for a year of my life.
Only a year?
Oh, well, more than that, but there was a year phase, but that's all I played.
All right. So they got these nice big boxes. As the person at McDonald's pointed out, these are twice the size as regular Happy Meal boxes, but that's okay because they have twice the amount of food as regular Happy Meal. We got our fries,
and then
we got a surprise
the toy, the collectible, as they say.
And then I've got the 10-piece nuggets here with the Nether fire sauce.
And I have the Big Mac here since I'm gonna be trying a Big Mac for the first time.
And I'll also let you try one of these nuggets too with some of this nether fire sauce. What is nether fire? What is it? Fire nether? What is
nether? It? The nether is the dimension.
Okay, we don't need to hear all that. If you're watching this, you know that Thomas can tell you. This is since he is the Minecraft expert of our family. So we're gonna bust right into this food here. We're both pretty hungry, and so we're gonna try these here. Thomas is gonna try a Big Mac for the first time. I'm very excited about this. I told him that Big Mac is kind of a rite of passage. I remember when I was about his age, eating a Big Mac for the first time, and I've never gone back, which is probably why I am who I am, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Thomas is going to try his Big Mac, and Thomas, I want to know what you think of this Big Mac.
Well,
do you know what's on a Big Mac?
No, I don't.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. There's a song about it, so that's the only reason I know. Thomas is going to try this here. Thomas, I'm really interested to know what your thoughts are on a Big Mac.
I mean, try. That's good. It tastes like a normal hamburger to me. And sorry.
That was one thing I don't think is in these boxes is napkins. They must think adults don't need napkins. So, yeah. So Thomas, what do you usually have on a hamburger?
I usually just here at home. I'll usually just take a hamburger. I'll put some cheese on it. If my mom makes bacon, I'll put the bacon on there, and I'll put some pickles on there, and that's usually all I ever have.
So no sauces, no ketchup, no mustard, no mayo.
Yeah, no.
So, as you know, McDonald's has their special Mac sauce, and that's what makes a Big Mac so memorable is the Mac sauce. Often, people will try to say it's this or that or the other. I don't think it's any one thing. I think you can go online and find different recipes that might bring you close to it. But yeah, Big Mac sauce is a big deal. It was a big deal in my life, and Thomas, I'm glad that you've now got to experience it as well.
Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like it's probably just more of an average burger. It's good and it's not bad, but I don't think it's the most special thing out there.
Well, it's obviously not in my estimation, not the best burger that you can get in the world, but it is a good burger, and every once in a while, I still love a good Big Mac, just for old time's sake. All right, Thomas, I opened up some of this Nether flame sauce. Let's go ahead and jump in here and try this out. Now, neither of us have ever tried this before, so...
Yeah, well, this is a new thing.
So. Thomas, what do you usually dip your nuggets in?
Nothing.
Nothing. Growing up, Thomas has never gotten sauce for his nuggets, so I'd always get the honey mustard, and I'd dip my fries in it. But today we're going to try this Nether flame sauce here and see what's... Yeah, let's... was supposed to be like sweet and spicy. I don't get any kind of sweet. I just get spicy.
Yeah.
It's like hot ketchup.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm gonna double dip here just because it's family and I can.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like it. I don't hate it. It's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. For the few amount of sauces I've tried.
Yeah. So, while we're here, we gotta finish. Let's open our collectible.
Let's see what we get.
See which of I think there's 6 different collectibles.
Yeah, I think that's what it said.
Um, What is this here? So you gotta.
There we go.
Unless I'm completely blown away by whatever's in here, Thomas will be getting these for his collection. Otherwise, I might get stuck trying to go back every day and get all 6.
Okay.
So I'm a bit too much of a collector.
Let's see what I got. I got the zombie burger.
No, it's a burger block.
Burger block.
No, but I did get a zombie. I got zombie hamburger. So, gosh, of the ones I saw, this is probably the one I liked the most. I don't know much about Minecraft, but zombies are kind of cool. And I've always been a big fan of the Hamburglar for some reason or another. So collectibles to go along. There is a card with a code, which Thomas will be using to get some in-game stuff on Minecraft.
Big Mac Crystal is what this is called.
Big Mac Crystal. It doesn't look very crystallized. I would have called it a block, but...
Yeah.
And then a little paper about what it is. Free skin offer. Skin is the stuff you'd use in Minecraft.
I don't know how they would turn this into a skin, but there is a code on the back.
Yeah, there's a code on the back. So I'm sure they did something. If they said they're doing it, they're doing it. So, yeah. Thomas, Big Mac, 1 out of 10.
I'd say probably maybe 5, probably 5 is probably an average. So maybe a 6. It's not the best thing, like he said, it's not the best burger in the world. But I'd say it's maybe a bit above average. Maybe it's either a 5 or a 6 for me. So
5.5?
5.5 will do that.
All right.
Since it's just about average.
So since I'm not trying this Big Mac, I would probably give a Big Mac a 7 for nostalgia's sake. I do like it. It's okay. It's not typically what I get anymore at McDonald's, but certainly that gotta have some love for the Mac sauce. Only 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Wrap that one. Yeah, bars, baby. All right, and then Thomas, how about the Nether Flame sauce?
The Nether sauce, I could taste that sweet, because you said it was supposed to be spicy and sweet, kind of. I could taste that sweet kind of at the start, but then it was spicier than I expected it to be. I did not expect it to be that spicy, considering this is probably a meal aimed more towards kids. Cause
No. These are adult collectibles, adult meals.
Yeah, that's fair. It was just hotter than I expected. So
I got you. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna say it's about a 5. We'll go 7. We'll go 7 again.
Yeah.
Because it's not bad. I do like spicy. It does have that little bit of a kick to it. It's not great, so I wouldn't give it any more than a 7 because it kind of tastes like spicy ketchup.
I'd say I'd give it a 6, probably.
Yeah. So 6.5 between the two of us. Not too bad. And the toys or the collectibles, kind of cool. Definitely be hanging on to these. Yeah. So we review the fries, but they're McDonald's fries, and they're getting colder.
Yeah.
So they're getting worse as we sit here. And
After it, we need to try dipping the fries.
Oh yeah, we should dip the fry in the Nether Flame sauce. Nether Flames. Sounds kind of weird. Nether Flames.
I mean, yeah, it just tastes the same. I feel like the sauce kind of overpowers the taste.
Yeah,
a little bit.
And I think I like a good McDonald's fry.
But then again, these are getting kind of cold, and they lose their flavor as they lose their heat. So.
That's right. All right, well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of TNT. I'm Tom.
And I am Thomas. And we have been
TNT. And we'll see you later. Thanks for joining.
This is for all y'all who have been begging for another episode. We're finally getting one out.